Imagine a campfire story. But this story is over 2,000 years old. It comes from a brilliant Greek philosopher named Plato. Plato wanted to explain how humans understand reality. He called his story the Allegory of the Cave. It's like a puzzle that makes us think about truth and knowledge. Plato asks us to picture a group of prisoners. They've lived their entire lives chained inside a cave. These chains are not just physical but also mental, binding their thoughts and perceptions. They can only see the wall in front of them. This wall is their entire world, the only reality they know. Behind the prisoners burns a fire. This fire is the source of the only light they have ever seen. People outside the cave walk by, carrying objects. These objects are real, tangible things that the prisoners have never directly experienced. The fire casts shadows of these objects on the cave wall. The prisoners see these shadows and believe them to be the only reality. The prisoners have never seen the real objects. They have no concept of the true forms that cast these shadows. They only see the shadows. To them, these shadows are the only reality they know. They believe the shadows are real. They react to them, discuss them, and even form beliefs based on these illusions. They even give the shadows names and talk about them as if they were real things. Their entire understanding of the world is based on these mere reflections. Can you imagine a life like that? A life where your reality is just a series of shadows and you never get to see the true form of anything? This is the essence of Plato's Allegory of the Cave, a powerful metaphor for human perception and the quest for knowledge. Now imagine one prisoner breaks free. He escapes the cave and steps into the sunlight. At first, the sunlight blinds him. He's confused. He's never seen anything like this before. But then, he begins to see the world as it truly is. He sees trees, flowers, the sun, and the sky. The escaped prisoner realizes the shadows were just illusions. He's discovered a deeper, truer reality. He feels excited and enlightened. He wants to share this new knowledge with his fellow prisoners. Section 4. The struggle to share the truth. The escaped prisoner returns to the cave, determined to share the incredible truth he has discovered outside. He has seen the real world, full of light and color, and he wants to enlighten his fellow prisoners. He tries to explain what he's seen, describing the vibrant reality beyond the shadows. He speaks passionately, hoping to open their eyes to the truth. But the other prisoners don't understand. They think he's crazy. His words seem like nonsense to them, as they have never known anything beyond the cave's darkness. They're comfortable with their familiar shadows. The shadows are all they've ever known, and they find solace in their predictability. They don't want to question what they believe. The idea of a different reality is too unsettling, too challenging to their long-held perceptions. This part of the story is important. It highlights the resistance people often have to new ideas, especially when those ideas threaten their established worldview. It shows how difficult it can be to challenge people's beliefs. Even with the best intentions and clear evidence, changing minds is a daunting task. Even when we have evidence, people may resist new ideas. They might cling to their old beliefs, dismissing new information as false or irrelevant. They might be afraid of what they don't know. The unknown can be frightening, and stepping into the light requires courage and an open mind. Section 5. Breaking free from our own caves. This section delves into the timeless wisdom of Plato's Allegory of the Cave, a metaphor that continues to resonate with us in the modern world. Plato's allegory is still relevant today. It speaks to the human condition, illustrating how we can be trapped by our own perceptions and limited understanding. We all live in our own caves. These caves are not physical spaces, but mental constructs shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and the information we consume. We have our own biases, assumptions, and limited perspectives. These mental chains can prevent us from seeing the broader reality and understanding different viewpoints. We might think we see the world clearly, but there's always more to learn and understand. Our perceptions are often just shadows of the true form of things. The allegory reminds us to be open-minded. It encourages us to break free from our mental confines and seek enlightenment. We need to question what we believe. By challenging our own thoughts and assumptions, we can begin to see the world in a new light. We should always seek knowledge and truth. This quest for understanding is a lifelong journey, one that requires curiosity and a willingness to learn. The journey out of the cave is the journey of education and self-discovery. It's about moving from darkness into light, from ignorance to knowledge. It's about using our minds to explore the world around us. By engaging with new ideas and experiences, we can expand our horizons and grow as individuals. It's about having the courage to question and the wisdom to learn. This journey requires bravery, as stepping out of our comfort zones can be daunting, but it is essential for personal growth and understanding.